right? And as the year, so the year is ending, you guys, and as the year is ending, it's just like, gosh, I don't know to say you become more tired or more weary or what happens, but it really gets very real. The effort needs to be efforting, and you're not pushing through with a burst of energy like you used to. Oh, so like it's just been God who's been helping me to come each and every week. So before, God would prepare me as the week goes as to how I would know immediately after I cut this episode, I would know exactly what we're going to do next week, exactly what we're going to talk about. But my brothers and sisters, it does not happen like that these days. These days, you find that I know about the topic sometimes an hour before we start, sometimes the morning of, sometimes the night before. That's when I really get the full picture of, okay, this is what God wants me to share with you, or this is what God wants me to talk about in the week. Now, if you've watched the other episodes, there are about 12 episodes. Until about 2 episodes ago, there's one episode named Make Room for Love, right? I would have told you that first, so like maybe the first 10 episodes would be like the first season, basically. And maybe then, how is it a season? It's a season in the sense of we're talking about vices and making room for God. In fact, it's still the same thing, okay? We're just on this subject about making room for God. So the other week we talked about making room for love. Are you making room for love? Last week we talked about like comparison, when you struggle with comparison, and still how you make room for God in that. And then this week we're talking about if God asks you to do something that everybody else is doing and you just don't want to do it because everybody likes to be unique, you want to have that mysterious vibe about you. You want to have that thing about you where, you're just like all, just all mysterious and unique. So like I was sharing with you, like I have been like exhausted. I don't know what is happening. I think it just happens at the end of the year. You just become a little bit weary and tired, and I can feel that, mates, it's about to wrap up this season of podcasting. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up second week of December, and then we'll see you back in January. But anyways, so I ran out of journaling paper, right? In the interim of being exhausted, because it's good to journal things. So when I ran out of journaling paper, I was like, well, let me just look through my old notes, right? And then I found my notebook, right? This is my notebook. I received it on my birthday when I was turning 27, right? It's almost 3 years. So I received it when I got my first journal. So then I was praying one day, and then when I was praying one day, God told me about this coffee table evangelism. So anyways, I was scrolling through my journal, right? Because I was like, I have no idea. Let me tell you, I was like, I'm just gonna come on here and we're just gonna look at each other in the eye. But then, as I wasn't scrolling, but as I was reading through it, I found an extract somewhere here. You can't see it anyway, which is good that you can't see it, so you don't read my business. But I found an extract there. It's from the 3rd of March, 2023, right? And it is about this thing that God was telling me. Listen, I don't think I have anything else to tell you besides what God is going to tell me here. So I'm going to read it to you, and then we're going to talk about it if we can. But this is all that God has given me. or that's what I really want to share. What is nicer than somebody sharing with you a extract of their journal? So listen, let's read it.